What's going on, Sagittarius, and welcome to your September 2020 Tarot and Astrology reading. My name is Tani Michelle. If you're new here, we are not all love, light, twin flames, and unicorns over here, so please keep that in mind. And yeah, let's get into your reading. So, September for you guys, Sag, is a time of really kind of focusing on your career in so many ways. There is going to be kind of this energy where you're focused on where you're headed, where you're going, what you want to do, your success, your career, your public image, your reputation, authority figures even. You know, there's kind of that time right now. But in the beginning of the month, we have a full moon in Pisces, which is going to draw a lot of attention to your family sector as well. So there may kind of be this push and pull between your dreams and your reality. And also what you want in your family, or if there's some kind of like drama or some kind of confusion or misunderstanding going on in the family, that's going to kind of come to light the beginning of the month, you know, when we have that Pisces full moon. This is definitely going to possibly bring up some intensity in the family or in the household area, and it could be a little tense in the first part of the month in that area, but it could also bring some change, like a new sense of hope or a new sense of looking towards the future in some way. Now, another big thing happening this month is Mars is going retrograde, and Mars is going retrograde for you guys in a place that is all about your joy, your passions, your sexuality, your romantic life, where you feel pleasure, where you feel love, your creative endeavors and hobbies, and also children. So this is going to be, you know, Mars is going to be retrograde for a couple months, so you're really going to be evaluating what you're attracted to, who you're attracted to, your sexuality, all of these different things. Now, this could bring some stress in that area too, to be real with you guys. There could be kind of this like issue of wanting to have fun, but also having to weigh out the consequences. And I do see that here in your reading as well. Like fun versus values, fun versus integrity, that kind of thing. It could also test your integrity in some way. You know what I mean? There could be, sorry about that, I don't know what happened, but yeah, so there could be some issues with worth as well. This could bring up, you know, your value, your worth, your self-worth, what you have to offer. This could bring up some changes in the romantic sector or with children, or some kind of delays in creative hobbies or endeavors. This could bring up some kind of karmic past romantic issues, issues with your inner child or your, you know, childhood. And it's really just trying to help you get to know what you really want and how you can go about getting it, you know, and changing how you go about getting what you want. That, I think, is what the main energy is here with this Mars retrograde in your 5th house, squaring your 2nd house. And yeah, so it's definitely kind of teaching you where you know, you may be attracted to people that are not necessarily good for you or toxic for you in some way. So what I see here in your card, Sag, so we start off with the Hierophant. So like I was saying, this is kind of a month of focusing on where the focus kind of changes to your success, your achievements in life, your reputation, your public image, how you appear out in the world, your social status, your social standing, all these kinds of things. And you could be really kind of exhausted lately, like trying to keep up with, or exhausted this month trying to keep up with everything. You know, the Hierophant is also our values and our family values. So with this Pisces full moon, there could be something where it's like maybe you're feeling tired or restless when it comes to a family issue or a home issue or something along those lines. You could be researching, really getting into your ancestry or your roots, where you come from. Now, this could also be that maybe someone is sick in your family I don't really necessarily feel like this is a prediction. I feel like you would already know about this, but maybe there's kind of this unknown aspect to it with the Fool reversed here. And maybe you're being a little bit, I don't know, maybe you're kind of like not, you're kind of like not wanting to face something with the family or the family values. You're being a little bit avoidant of it, or with your own values, your own way of looking at things, your outlook on the world. And that makes sense because Venus is going to be in a spot for you that is all about, you know, your desire for more education, your inspiration, your views on life, and, you know, getting out of your comfort zones. So, you know, this is, you're kind of trying to stay comfortable in the way that you view things, but I feel like this is definitely possibly doing some healing work and not really avoiding some kind of belief systems or values that you have that you've maybe repressed or that you haven't wanted to look at, that have been maybe causing reoccurring issues in your life. So moving on to mid-September, we have the Five of Wands here, we have the Justice card, and we have the Five of Swords. So this definitely looks like this definitely looks like what I was talking about, fun versus, you know, your values are fun versus integrity, consequences. I really feel like you're trying to balance something out in mid-September here. You could be trying to keep the peace in certain situations, whether it's with your family or in another situation. There's definitely this sense of trying to keep things fair and balanced, even though they're unfair, okay? Or you may be put in a situation where you're forced to even the scales in some way. And I'm not necessarily saying get revenge. I'm just saying where you have to be fair about something, or you're put in a situation that you want to balance out, but maybe it's just not a situation that can be balanced out. Maybe it's just not a fair situation. It's kind of like a lose-lose scenario. So I would definitely watch out for that as well. So moving on to mid to end of month, we have the Four of Wands and the Devil. So once again, I'm kind of getting that family vibe here, like having certain negative patterns, attachments to family, home life stuff, or even like relationship stuff for some of you. And these patterns are definitely getting brought to light, Sag. So I would definitely, you know, I really think that you're kind of taking a look at these things this month and seeing where your cycles are and seeing, you know, yes, you've made it this far, but there's something else that needs to be looked at here. There's something else that needs to be seen here. So after that, we have the Emperor and the Two of Cups reversed. So this to me is like boundaries. Like this is seeing where you may need to set some boundaries in a situation or with a specific person or in a relationship. This is definitely like standing up for yourself. This is definitely like laying down the law, setting some kind of boundaries. You could be in some kind of competition as well with Mars in the 5th house. So I would be careful with that. I wouldn't necessarily instigate anything. I would just, you know, you're allowed to stand up for yourself. Just I wouldn't like instigate anything, like be the initiator. And through getting out of your comfort zones and, you know, facing these things about yourself and looking at yourself on a deep level, you go through a major transformation where you are able to like basically get out of your comfort zone with this Wheel of Fortune here, like I was saying, where you are able to see things in a new way, have a new perspective, and you win even if maybe in the beginning of the month it feels like you don't for whatever reason. Okay, so there could be something that you feel like is unfair the beginning to mid-month, where you feel like, you know, it's not equal, it's not fair, it's not leveled out in some way. But depending on how you deal with that situation, if you're able to stand in your truth and in your integrity, then you're able to basically expose this pattern, expose this toxic cycle, and be able to set boundaries with yourself. For some of you, this could be a father figure, or this cycle could involve a father figure. Maybe this cycle was created from a father figure in your childhood, and that's why you keep repeating this cycle. Okay, so but that may not be for all of you. That may just be for some of you. For some of you, this could be children as well. This could be your children if you have children. This could be a relationship. This could be a job. It's going to be different for different ones of you, but I definitely think it has something to do with someone external to you. Okay, so your planet Jupiter is finally going direct this month on the 12th, Sag. So you are definitely going to see kind of like where you've been reflecting on your growth and your self-worth and your values and, you know, your money and your resources and your beliefs about worth and values. Like, this is going to definitely feed into this energy that I've been talking about. And once Jupiter goes direct, you're going to be able to start applying these things. You're going to be able to start being more optimistic about how to move forward, how to basically get your finances in order, or how to get your resources or your values, your worth kind of fixed in some way, basically. So on the 17th, we have a new moon in the sign of Virgo, which, like I've been saying, is a sector for you that is all about your relationship, your reputation, your self-image, you know, your authority, and basically, you know, where you feel successful, where you feel seen out in the world. So with this new moon, this could definitely be a huge moment for you where you know, because this new moon is the halfway point of eclipse season. So you could be at this huge crossroads when it comes to your career, or you could be at a new beginning, or you may need to fix something before you can move forward with your career. This could also be an authority figure in your life that you're dealing with for a lot of you. Maybe you've been feeling like you can't reach the mark, or you can't hit the mark in some situation in your life, like you can't get to the finish line, like it's been taking so long to reach a certain place, and you feel like it's not fair. And, you know, like I've been saying, this is definitely about kind of learning your boundaries, you know, learning your boundaries, because in the end, I do see that you do have success here. It's just all about how you look at it, and it's not going to be in the way that you expected. Okay, so this definitely deals with your expectations as well. So yeah, with that new moon in Virgo, I think it's going to be super important for you. It's going to be like a time where a new beginning, but a time where you're facing the reality of something in the workplace or in the career, or with your goals, your potential, your success, where it is that you're going, your legacy. These are going to be all important things that are coming up for you, Sag. So that is basically what I'm seeing for you guys this month, Sag. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know down below if it resonated, and I will see you guys in my next videos. Bye.